With the exception of WWE 2K16, the common thread of the WWE 2K games for the last few years has been one step forward, at least 2 steps back. WWE 2K18 does not break that trend. A new graphics engine makes the same fundamentally solid wrestling action look dramatically better, and the already enormous roster is bigger than ever before at a staggering 174 wrestlers. But the primary single-player story mode is botched, and none of the modes or features that needed the most work from last year's game have been addressed. There are a few improvements, of course. The big new addition to the gameplay this year is the ability to lift and carry opponents in 4 different positions and then walk them around freely before slamming them, which means you can do awesome moves like this. Hot tags have also been revamped to occur more frequently and no longer have cutscenes associated with them that interrupt the action. When a character receives a hot tag, they simply come in with a buff that allows them to run roughshod over anyone in the ring. Rounding out the list of new features are tag team matches that now also feature the multi-man fatigue system that was introduced in 2K17. There's also 8-man ladder matches, tag matches, battle royales, and more areas to explore in Backstage Brawls. As far as big, noticeable changes to the wrestling gameplay go, that's pretty much it. With the core wrestling feeling mostly the same, it falls to MyCareer and Universe mode to pick up the slack, which, well, they don't. Universe mode feels all but untouched since last year, and rather than bring back or revitalize the fantastic 2K Showcase mode, Yuke's appears to be stuck on trying to make the floundering MyCareer mode work. This time around, WWE 2K18 adopts a much more RPG-like approach to MyCareer, giving you the ability to explore the backstage areas, chat with superstars, align yourself with or against the authority, and take on side quests that further your alignment as a face or a heel. But like most RPGs, its success hinges on the strength of the campaign's writing. And to put it mildly, the writing in WWE 2K18 is not up to the task. Dialogue between you and the wrestlers that roam around backstage is completely banal. The trash talk and insults that are exchanged would sound juvenile even on an elementary schoolyard. And perhaps the worst part of it all is that the awful promo system from WWE 2K17 returns, which makes any feuds and storylines to arise from this mode utterly meaningless. There's so much wrong with the promo system, from the awful writing to the awkward and wild pantomiming that goes on in the ring, but the biggest problem is it feels more like answering questions on the reading comprehension portion of the SATs than anything close to simulating how promos work in the WWE. It's simply not fun to do. Tied to MyCareer is its online counterpart, Road to Glory, which allows you to take your created character and compete against others online in daily match types to earn you stars in order to qualify for pay-per-view events, the first one of which hasn't unlocked yet. It's also worth mentioning that loot boxes are a part of the progression system in WWE 2K18. These loot boxes can only be purchased with virtual currency, which eliminates the problem of pay to win, but they do come with the inherent problem of adding a secondary luck-based barrier between you and the gear you want. Fortunately, outside of MyCareer mode, the creation suite isn't affected at all by loot boxes, and it remains one of the most impressive and powerful sets of creation tools that you'll find in any video game. Just look at some of the creations that players have made before the game's release date. Under the better-than-ever graphics and greatest-ever core wrestling gameplay, WWE 2K18 is a largely disappointing iteration. It wastes too much of its ambition on the poorly written and dull MyCareer RPG mode. What few enhancements we get to the carry mechanics in 8-person matches are welcome, but not as much of a year-over-year refresh as would be needed to keep the excitement level as glorious as it's been in past years. For more WWE 2K18, check out our video that asks superstars what weird characters they want to see in the game, or watch as some of the top wrestlers attempt to guess what their WWE 2K18 rating is.